there, pals, it's me, Mickey Munch. And here I am to draw your comments again. If you haven't seen part 1, well, I take your comments and spin this wheel here, and no matter what it lands on, I have to draw. Draw yourself kissing Goofy! Dude, yeah, right. Like I'd have to draw that. So leave some comments below and yours might be shown in part 3. No, seriously, comment one right now.
I'm watching you.
Okay, let's draw. All right, here we have it. The wheel of comments. All right, first comment. Here we go. Give us something good. Please, no furry, femboy anime stuff. Please, all right? Draw yourself as a dog barking at Donald. Okay, interesting, but I think it's doable. All right, let's draw this. All right, I'm going to start with my tail here. Okay, I realize the comment says to draw me as a dog, so I'm going to have to create a mouse-dog hybrid. This might be some nightmare fuel. Now, let me draw my hind legs and my front legs. And can't forget my tiny little gloves. This kind of just looks like a werewolf. All right, I'll be on a leash with some razor-sharp teeth. God, I look like I have rabies. You know, this reminds me when Pluto got rabies that one time. Actually, it was a couple times. Oh, God, how is he still alive? All right, now we draw Donald. He's gonna be jumping out of fear. You know, he doesn't look scared enough. Let me fix his pupils. Much better. And now we color it in. You know, this might replace my Draw Me series. I don't know, are you guys getting tired of it? I don't know, let me know in the comments if I should keep making more Draw Me videos. Alright, time to do some shading. Let me do some finishing touches. And done! Alright, before I move on, I'm gonna see if I can voice act this little dog here. Ready? Okay, Pluto, no, it's not a real dog, it's me! Alright, comment number 2. Drumroll, please! Draw you as a pickle who is eating another pickle while you're sitting in a tub of pickles. Something tells me you like pickles. Alright, rules are the rules. I have to draw this. Alright, so I guess we'll start with the bathtub, and inside will be me as a pickle. You know, if I'm a pickle, does that make me a mickle? Or a pickly mouse? Mickle munch? Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. Jeez! Don't boo me! Alright, I'm gonna make myself hold a pickle, because I'm also eating one. Alright, time to Mickeyify this pickle. God, how many times am I saying pickle? Alright, now we fill the bathtub with pickles. Alright, the drawing's done. Now time to color. Whoever commented this has an addiction to pickles. Go see a doctor. And I know that butts stink. Alright, time to make this bathtub shiny. And done! After drawing this, I don't think I want to eat a pickle ever again. Okay, next drawing. Draw you fighting Jerry in a ring. Who will win? Jerry as in Tom and Jerry? Obviously me! He's like 1 inch tall! I'm gonna draw this as an anime fight. Okay, I guess I'll draw Jerry first. Alright, let me draw his head here. And I'm gonna give him a muscular body. And remember, we are in a boxing ring, so I'm gonna give him some boxing gloves. Since Jerry is a puny little mouse, I'm gonna be towering over him. Let me draw my torso, and my eyes will be glowing. Now time to draw the ring. Let me add some lighting, and voila! Alright, this might be my favorite drawing so far. Jerry, I will kick your butt! But anyways, we all know how this fight would end. You should draw yourself as Rapunzel, but Minnie is Flynn Rider. What? Why am I the princess? Alright, whatever, fine. Okay, I guess I'll start with Flynn Rider, or I mean Minnie Mouse. And I have to give Minnie a beard. Oh my god, what are you making me draw? Okay, we finished Flynn Rider. Oh my god, this is cursed. Now time to draw me as Rapunzel. There we go, let me add a flower on my hair. Wow, I'm such a pretty princess. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I'm recreating the famous boat scene from the movie Tangled, singing with the lanterns in the back. And at last I see the light. Alright, time to color. God, this is taking forever. Let's speed this up. Alright, there we go. Now we just have to color the lanterns. Let me add some water. Alright, I'm too lazy to color in the boat, but you get the idea. We're done. I think this one came out pretty good. You know, this actually reminds me of the time where I recreated the scene with Donald Duck. Alright, so far I'm liking all these comments. They're pretty good so far. Let's see this next one. Draw you on the moon eating some popcorn, watching the world explode. And all the people are saying help. Alright, let's do it! Alright, I'm gonna make myself really chibi here and tiny. Let me give myself a little popcorn. And now we draw the moon. Alright, of course we have to make the world explode. Now some coloring. Let me do a little skating on the moon. Oh yes, can't forget the speech bubble saying hell. Ah yes, my favorite kind of movie. Just watching the world burn. It's beautiful. Draw Mickey as a baddie. What the hell? What the hell is wrong with you? Alright, what does a baddie have? I guess some big luscious lips, long lashes, long nails. You know what? I'm kind of liking this new look. Maybe I'm just a baddie after all. Damn, I look better than Minnie. Just kidding. No, that's too far. Alright, let me give myself some bangs. And let me give myself a baddie-licious body. Them hips don't lie. Okay, I guess I'll make my nails pink. And some blush. And done. Damn, why am I looking kinda... Nope, Mickey, just a drawing. It's just a drawing. But it's making me feel some type of way. Draw yourself as a dinosaur breathing fire now! Okay, jeez! What's the hurry? Alright, a dinosaur, huh? Of course I gotta be a T-Rex, because that's the closest dinosaur there is. I'll start with my mouth here. Alright, let me draw my tail there, and my little tiny T-Rex arms. God, how do I draw a T-Rex foot? Oh my god! Okay, I got it. Alright, let me give myself my Mickey shorts. Alright, we'll do the breathing fire afterwards, but let's just color it in now. God, I can already smell the comments. Calling me Unk because I'm a dinosaur? Screw you! I'm not that old, okay? Don't call me a fossil, okay? I better not see any comments saying that. Don't do it! I see you commenting it right now! Alright, let's draw the fire. Well, hold on, I'm cooking. And last but not least, let's add some lighting. I'll add a little smoke coming out of my nose. And boom! Now this one's pretty fire. Sorry. Okay, don't boo me again, stop! Ooh, okay, I have an idea. We're gonna play a little game. I'm gonna draw the comments, but you don't know what the comment says. And you're gonna have to guess what the comment says before I finish the drawing, okay? Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna start with Donald here. Let me give him his hat, and he's gonna be crying, okay? There's a little hint, he's crying. Wonder why he's crying. You'll find out soon, don't worry. Now let me finish his body. Let me draw a rope, and he'll be tied to the ceiling. Now I draw myself in the bottom right, and I'll be holding... a bat! Okay, I think it's obvious what it is now, huh? Okay, if you didn't guess what it was, it's Mickey at a birthday party, and Donald is the piñata. Thank you, Skylar, for this wonderful idea. Alright, let's color it in. Let me add some fancy shading. I'll color in the feathers. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I added some spikes on the bed just to make it extra painful. Hopefully we'll see some candy flying out of Donald. Or maybe just feathers and blood. Oh yeah, I forgot it's a birthday party! I gotta give myself a party hat. And voila! Not bad. Like the video right now or I'll turn you into a piñata! I mean it! Draw yourself kissing, Goofy! Oh, hell no! Dude, there's no way in hell I'm drawing that. That's disgusting! Oh my god, who would ever draw such a thing? God, no, I'm gonna throw up if I even had the chance to draw that. Like, well, I'm not drawing this one. You can't make me draw this. Guys, I can explain myself.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man.
Draw Mickey Mouse having a picnic with friends. Oh, and it's funny you say that because I actually have a lot of friends. Yeah, I do have friends. So let me start with the picnic blanket here, and I'll be sitting right in the middle. There we go. And yeah, like I mentioned, I have a lot of friends, like this guy here, and this guy, and this guy, and I have friends. You should draw Mickey touching grass. What? Are you assuming I don't go outside? Okay, fine, I'll touch grass. You know, I think I have another way of touching grass. Hold on. All right, let me draw a little stick here, and I'll be holding the stick. Yep, just like that. Now I draw the rest of my body, and then we draw the grass. Now time to color. And now we shade it in, and I think we're done. Hey, you happy? I touched grass. That counts, right? Alright, it looks like we only have one comment left! Let's see what it says! Draw whatever you want. Alright, say less! Guys, I did a little drawing off camera. Don't judge me.